I'm just going to talk a little bit about the art first. So this is actually a redraw, and this is a redraw of an older video I did, one where I was making art in relation to my poems that I wrote, poems that are not very good, mind you, so maybe not go back and watch that, but I wanted to create art to match with the poems that I wrote. So this was one of the pieces that I did, and this is what the original art looked like, and this is an older style that I was doing. So I don't really do this anymore, where I paint with inks like this, where I like water them down and actually paint with them, unless it is Inktober, because I'm using inks exclusively and I need gradients and I need darks and lights, and that's when I paint with the inks this way. But usually I use something else to get my shadows and my variants and my lights and darks or whatever. But this was a while ago. I think this was like 2 years ago now, I want to say. I'm pretty sure this was in 2017 when I had this challenge. When I did this little video on this one. So I decided to redo it because, I don't know, I was drawing. So I was like looking through all my reference images, trying to figure out what I wanted to draw. And I saw a girl with her eyes closed. And I was like, oh, I remember when I did a drawing like that. And I really want to redo it. I've been like on this redo kick lately. I don't know what's wrong with me, but every time I look at one of my older pieces, I want to just redo it now. I don't know what's going on. I want to redo all the things, and I want to do fan art. So that's weird. I don't know where that's coming from exactly. Maybe it's just I'm wanting to see things in my current style. I think I just like my current style so much that I want to see everything done in it. Oh, I just cracked the code. That's what's going on. Figured it out. Okay, so I like my current style. Yay, that's great. That's good for me. Yay, me. That's a good thing. Liking the style you're drawing in. I think I'm finally there, But when I was doing my older stuff, I thought I was there too. But I think I'm like really, really there now, because I feel like this is a sign. Me wanting to draw things in my style is a sign, I feel. Anyways, I came here to talk about friggin' Instagram. So that was it about the art. I'm just going to redo it in the current style. I know I'm doing stars and hair everywhere, galaxy hair all the time. I don't care. I'm going to keep doing it because I like it. So that's just going to happen. Anyways, about friggin' Instagram. So I don't know what is going on, but if I look on my older pictures on my art Instagram, I'm actually going to look right now. I think during October. Because for Inktober, I guess I shouldn't really count Inktober, but if I could finish a thought, that'd be great. But what I was gonna say was, I guess I shouldn't really count Inktober towards the amount of likes and stuff I was getting, because everyone gets more likes and engagement during Inktober, because everyone's sharing the Inktober hashtag and everyone's looking in it, so you get a lot of engagement during that time. So I'm actually gonna go to my pictures right before Inktober. So the post I made right before Inktober, or one of the ones I made right before then, had 125 likes on it. 125. And then during Inktober, they were all like in the hundreds and whatnot. And then after Inktober, I'm going to look at my first one after Inktober. It was still in the hundreds, 112, the first one after Inktober. And then 107. And then they started dwindling. It was like, for a little while, I was like reposting my Inktober stuff, because I was posting stuff to Instagram that looked more finished and less like I took a picture of something, and more like what it would look like if someone bought a print. So I was reposting a lot of my art. But once I got done reposting it and started posting new stuff, I noticed a very significant drop. Okay, I had to hang up on that person. So the first one I did, where I stopped reposting on my old art, it was 97. And then the next one after that, there's another one I didn't repost. It was, I don't know. It was still kind of like in the hundreds for a little while. It was right around the time I think I started doing the fan art, which is weird because fan art usually gets a lot of likes, that it started dropping to like the 80s and the 90s, when before that I was like in like the 120s. And usually by the end of the week, that's where it would be. Like if I posted something on Monday, on Friday, it would be in the 120s. And right now I'm lingering around, the last one I did, 81 is what I'm at right now. 81 likes on the last one I did. That was a lot of random numbers and a lot of random rambling, but that's just me looking, because I'm actually looking through it. I'm holding my phone in my hand right now and looking through my Instagram. And yeah, a lot of my engagement has dropped significantly, and I don't know why. I don't think I'm spending less time on there than I was before. I think I'm spending the same amount of time. I think I'm engaging with other people the same amount. If anything, I feel like I'm on it more, because I'm like more on top of all three of my pages, because I have 3 freaking pages. So I'm on top of all 3 of them even more now. So I don't know. I think it's weird. I don't know what is going on. That it's just actually, you know what? My bubbles one that I posted was at 77, that's less than I get on my personal Instagram, which is weird because I don't have a lot of followers on my personal one. Just to put it in perspective, I know how to say the word. Just to put it in perspective, I do have 707 followers on this page, and on my personal one, I think I have like 400 and something. I have 477. So I don't think the number of likes I get on my personal page and the ones I get on my art page should be anywhere near each other, just because I have a big difference in followers on those pages. So I don't know what is going on with this, but I just wanted to know if anybody else was experiencing the same thing that I am. I don't know what is happening. I know someone was like, oh, try using different hashtags, because you can, if you use the same ones all the time, then they start banning you from them or shadow banning people, whatever. I don't know if that's real or not, but that's what everyone was saying. So I was trying different ones, trying bigger ones, smaller ones, mixing up like all the people say when you want to grow your engagement and grow your audience or whatever. And it's not working. So I don't know if anyone else is having trouble with this, but I am. And I don't know what the issue is. I don't think I'm doing anything differently. If anything, I feel like what I'm posting now is like 20 times better than what it used to be, especially the style that I'm posting them in now, because before I was just taking a picture and then like editing it on my phone and hoping that it looked okay. But now I'm like, I go through a whole process where once I'm done with the art, I scan it to my computer. I edit it on my computer to make sure it looks like what the art looks like in person. From there, I email it to myself, and then I open up my email on my phone, and then I download it to my phone, and then I upload it to Instagram that way. So it's a completely finished, complete image once it's on Instagram. It's not like a picture of my art. It's like a file, like the digital file of the art. So it is a completely finished image once it's on Instagram. And I feel like those pictures look a lot better than the ones lower down, because you can actually see what the art looks like. Oh, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I don't think I'm the only one, though. I think my sister said the same thing happened to her on her poetry page. She had a lot of engagement for a while, and then it just kind of like dropped off. I don't know what's happening. So maybe I need to try some new techniques. Maybe I should like look at someone's freaking YouTube video about growing your art Instagram. But I thought maybe someone else had some techniques, or maybe someone else was experiencing the same things I'm experiencing, because I don't know what's going on. But either way, I'm really liking the stuff that I'm producing recently, so that's good. I'm really liking all the recent ones I've been doing, like since I switched over to this new style of uploading my art on there. I like all the way that my images are coming out. What I have in my mind is what they look like when it's finished. So in my mind, that's a win. If what you visualize in your mind for what your art looks like is what it looks like once you're done with it, then I think you did a good job. And a while ago, that didn't used to happen to me. Like, I would visualize something, and then when I put it down on paper, it didn't look like what I had in my mind. I didn't not like what ended up on the paper, but it just wasn't what I thought it was going to be. So that's why I said I feel like I'm finally there. I'm to the point where I visualize something and it looks like what it looks like on the paper, and I like the style I'm in currently. I say that a lot, I know, excuse it, but so I don't know what the issue is. It's like I'm so happy with where all the art is right now, but nobody else is. So I don't know what is going on. Like, where are all my followers? Where are they going? Or are people just not on Instagram anymore? I don't know. Maybe people stop using the site and I'm just old and don't know it. I need to keep up with the youths of today. What are the sites people are using? Are they using that stupid TikTok site? Every time I see an ad for that, I get so upset. I'm like, what is this stupid app? Like, oh God, I don't understand TikTok. I don't understand TikTok at all. But I also never had a Snapchat either, and I didn't understand that one. It took me forever to get an Instagram. So maybe I'm just behind on the times, and maybe Instagram is like not the cool place to post your art anymore. I don't know. Maybe I'm just out of it. What was that other one people were switching to? Oh, I forget what it was called. There was a new app that people were switching to because they were upset with how Instagram was handling the algorithm and how their pictures were showing up on people's feeds, and it was all out of order. So everyone's like, we're switching to this new app, and I forgot the name of it, but yeah, that's maybe people are on that one. I don't know. Where are all the people? Where are all the followers at? I spoke a lot, now I'm out of breath. Anyways, this is what my finished piece looks like. I like it. I like the way she turned out. I don't think she looked like she's laying down like the first one. I feel like this one, it's more like an upwards angle, like the camera would be a little bit lower than her, pointing up at her, and that's the angle I was going for this time. In the first one, she was supposed to be laying down, but this is the finished image that I have. I like the redo. I like the way she turned out. I think she's adorable, and that is all. Okay, Beth.